Hello guys, today I've gotten onto my Jonathan account to show you guys some older stuff that I've done trading, just to point to you guys that you should not avoid low demand and projected items, because they're actually not that bad sometimes, and you can actually you can actually make some easy profit off the stuff. This video is kind of just gonna be a rambling video. We're just talking about random junk, and I'm probably gonna stutter a lot. um, so I don't know. If you just don't want to hear me ramble about random garbage, then just click on this video. But yeah, I got this video idea a few days ago when there was a kid who I was trying to give him a small win for Super Duper Fly Cap. I was giving up for equal, which equal for something is a pretty good deal. And I think it was Space Air plus Camo Commando. Or it was something else. I think it was either Camo plus Legit or something, or I forget what it was, but I know it was a downgrade. And he was giving 10k value in items, and in order for him to actually do the deal, I had to add on a 1k small, and I added on a 1k small, and he told me that I had to add more because my small was considered low demand, and I was so confused because I had no idea why my small was considered low demand. Mostly every single small item has some sort of demand. But this kid, he told me that it didn't have a demand on rocks. So it was low demand. I was I just had no idea what to say. Cause this is a common thing that I see with people who fail in trading. They just they don't take wins on lower demand or projected items. Sometimes it does make a little bit sense not to take a win on a projected item, but if you know, if you can play your cards right, then you're gonna easily profit. My new account here, John_Nay. I started this on August 4th. It says August 5th, but I know I started it on the 4th. I started on August 4th with 365 Robux, and I ended up making that into, I have 6k Robux on this account right now, but I ended up making that into 86.5k along with 6k Robux in a matter of 11 days. And this is basically just all off projected trading and stuff. And that just doesn't show how easy it is to profit with projecteds and stuff. It's just really, this is also, I'm also going to be showing off some trades I did in the past to show you that low demand items are not that bad either. But I kind of want to talk about the projected thing first. With projecteds, guys, try really not to avoid them, because, well, avoid them sometimes, guys, but I'm just saying most of the time I'd probably try and get these projecteds for low and trade them off for much higher, because it's just extremely easy to profit. We have this one here. I gave all this for 4 of these. This looks like a horrible trade now, but at the time these were all I think it was 10k or 9k wrap. These were all 10k or 9k wrap. Now I'm pretty sure most people would have just declined this and said the usual scam trade, which I don't even know why they call these scam items, because it's not scamming, it's sharking. Sharking, scamming, totally two different things. But they would have these things here. He gave me 4 of these for this is 5.5, 11, 14.5 plus 0.3. So this is 14.8k I gave for four of these, and these are all like 9k, 10k wrap something. And I traded this one off. This is 9k I got rid of one for. So that's almost half this offer, and I still had 3 of these left. Then I got rid of this one for 7k. So I basically got 16k along with 2 of these, and I had 6k, and then I got rid of this one for 7k. So this is all in like a few hours, guys. This is not like multiple days. This is just in a few hours. I got all this stuff here. Just, that's how easy it is. Well, actually, no, I messed up there. There we go. I'll pull up the calculator real fast, guys. It says here 5.5 plus 5.5 plus 3.5 plus 0.3. So this is 14.8k for all 9. Oh my god. All 4 of these. These are like 9, 10k wrap projected. Then this is 9.3k. Then this is like 6.9 something. So that's 16.2 there, plus 6 plus 7. So in a matter of a few hours, we basically doubled this stuff just off these projecteds, which is insane. Now, when you're trading off projecteds and stuff, you usually want to try and stick to low, like try and get them for low. If the item is like kind of stable, then try and give almost equal for it. I'll try and show a thing where I gave almost equal for projected. Okay, here we go. So this is projected. This is 11k wrap. I gave 5.5 plus 3.5 plus 0.6 plus 0.1. Okay, so I gave 9.7k for 11k projected. So I won 1.3k off this trade, and this was a projected. You guys would probably think, like, a lot of people, like, I posted the trade in Ralamans, which is like usually where like I talk and stuff, and a lot of people told me that this was a loss and that I had lost big time off this. And in, I think this is in the same day, keep that in mind. This is like a few hours. I think it was like an hour or something. I got this trade. This is 3.5 plus 6.5 plus 0.8 plus 1. So I got 11.8k off this stuff, basically. And this is 9.7, I think. Yeah. So we basically just gained 2.1k in like a matter of like an hour or two, just off taking that deal. Like projecteds, as long as you know how to play them and stuff like that, they're really easy to profit off of. And I'll tell you, like, I have never lost once off a projected. I have never lost once. Like when I didn't have much, I would still be able to win off projecteds. I'd like get them for pretty low, and I'd just trade them off for like a lot higher. Like probably, like the best way to profit off projecteds is to usually find somebody who's hoarding projecteds, well, who like hoards and projects stuff, and you just kind of want to like help them out to trade them off and stuff like that. Like I did that here. Some guy, he told me that he projected thing, and then I just traded for a ton of them, and then I got rid of them for a lot more. Out here, I just won like a lot off that. I won 20k off just helping this guy trade off his projected and stuff. But you can really just do this with anyone, as long as they're like projecting stuff. Like they'll usually like take like lower on the hordes because they have a lot of them, and that's like a really easy way to profit off projectings and stuff. Is just getting them for low and trading them off for much higher. And it's probably, well, actually no, it's like probably one of the best ways to to profit as a small trader and stuff like that. When I had like 4K, I would like sometimes just easily like flip projecteds for small wins and stuff like that, and that's how like I like just profited a lot like when I didn't have much. And it's honestly a really easy way to profit and stuff like that. But overall, like, just don't avoid projected items if you get sent them for like a pretty low amount, guys. Like, sometimes you don't want to give that much for a projected. You sometimes just want to be biased. Not gonna lie. With projected, just try and be as biased as possible sometimes, and try and get at least close to equal off your projecteds. But if you are getting them for super low and you're getting a ton of them, just try and trade them off for like, I don't know, just a way to profit and stuff. And I'd probably say one of the main things you gotta have when trading projections and stuff is patience. Cause if you don't have patience, don't even bother. Cause you're definitely gonna fail if you don't have patience, guys. Like a lot of like the smaller traders, they do not have patience, and they would give me like let's say like 3K wrap projected item for like 1K, which is a really good deal, and I would get rid of it for almost like I would get rid of it for like 2.9K, and make like a 1.9K profit in a matter of like a few hours, and it's all because they just weren't patient and they decided to lowball it. Even though they could have just waited a bit, gotten equal or something. And also, when you are trading projections and stuff, I would not recommend trying to sell it, cause it's definitely gonna be selling low. And it's only gonna cause you to lose profit. Cause if you put it out, let's say you get a 10K wrap projected, you put it out for 5K, and then somebody price wars you 4.5K, then you price war them, and then somebody else price wars, and then just constant price war, and you're just gonna lose profit. But usually when you do get a projected though, you do want to focus like most of your time on trading that projected off, so you can get rid of it as fast as possible, and then try and trade for another projected, and then make profit off that one. And one of the best ways to profit off projected though, as I said, is to get in contact with the hoarder of a projected. And just when they project the item, just try and trade off the horde for them and stuff like that.
Trade inbound.
Oh, yeah, trade inbound. I'm not gonna check that. So just try and help out like people who are projecting stuff like that, and like trade for the projecteds for like fairly cheap, and then trade it off for higher. I can't say like a certain amount to give for every single wrap in projecteds. You gotta like figure that out yourself, because the wrap on projects is just gonna be all over the place. But usually just want to take like a pretty good win if you do get sent one for a projected, because it's extremely easy to profit, because you get them for cheap, you give them to somebody for almost equal, and it's just easy profit. There is one thing I would say though, well, actually two things. When you're in contact with a hoarder, and if they confide in telling you on what they're projecting and stuff, just do not leech off them, guys. If you leech, they're probably not going to like you all that much. Like, if they tell you that they're going to project something, and you go and get like 20 of that projected, and then refuse to trade it off to them, they're probably not gonna trust in you to tell you what they're projecting and stuff, nor give you the projecteds and such. So just don't leech like that, guys. Like it's okay sometimes. Like, well, no, it is okay to like just trade off. Like, we'll just trade for their projecteds and just like trade for the projecteds that they have, and then just trade it off for much higher. But just don't go around looking for people's storage accounts. I've had this happen to me a lot, to where people try and search down my storage accounts and find my storage accounts, see all the hordes that I have, and then try and hoard the stuff, and basically just like ruin profit and stuff, in order to like, make profit themselves, and it's not the nicest thing to do. The other tip that I have, if you are like, if you have a projected that's like under 5k, try and get wrap off it. You can sometimes go for value, but most of the time you're probably gonna get a wrap trader to trade for it. Like, try and get like 4.8k wrap, something like that. Just like try and be as biased as possible. Just try and get wrap, and if you can get lucky, then try and get value. But if it's like projected over 5k wrap, then usually just try and go for it like in like somebody giving value for it, because most likely when it starts to get higher up, and you send almost equal wrap for the projected, people usually have the best chance of them actually accepting that. So you usually want to send them it for like, let's say like a 10k wrap projected for 10k value, and as you like know, value, like, it's kind of far from the wrap sometimes, and it's sometimes close to the wrap. Like, here you have, let me see, you have Black Crisis. Let's say you sent somebody this thing, which is 9.2k. Actually, no, let's find a better example. Alright, here we go. Let's just do beautiful hair. Let's say you sent like somebody green beautiful hair for an 8.9k wrap projected. They probably just like see it and see that they win 3k wrap and be like, whoa, this is a really good deal, but like they're really actually just losing. But usually like smaller traders, like they'll see like the projecteds and stuff like that and see that they're winning a ton of wrap, and usually just accept it. And you can sometimes like be pretty biased with the projecteds and not take like some offers and stuff like that. Like, it's just best to be biased with projected sometimes. Don't be too biased, because you're probably not going to get rid of it, but it's just pretty good to be biased sometimes. Now let's go back here. This is also this is showing that low demand items are not that bad, guys. There's some people who like fail in trading, and one of the reasons why is they don't go for low demand items, and it just does not make sense. If you get sent a low demand item for a good deal, then take that deal. Do not decline it, and just because it's a low demand item. Like, sometimes it's okay to decline like a pretty big win on a low demand item. Like, there's some items that are like so trash to where you just don't want to take the biggest win possible. That's like a huge win. Like, this item, Red Grind, this item has been lowering a lot, and it gets declined like 30k wins and stuff. Most of the time, I would recommend just asking a friend, or like just anybody. Like, sometimes RBX Rocks or Ralamans will help you like in their discords. I'll put their discords in the description if you guys want to go in there and ask people like if you should like A or D some stuff, like accept or decline. But it's probably just best to ask people like stuff. RBX Rocks, though, they are not that good with low demand items, and they usually will tell you to avoid and decline low demand items for wins. Like this item, Purple Andy, this is a pretty good item. I got this thing for I got this on a small overpay for another low demand item, Wings of Liberty. This item gets it used to get a lot of offers. It doesn't get many offers anymore, but I got this thing and I got so many offers, guys. It's not even funny. This thing is considered low demand on rocks, and I was getting sent like 50k overpays, and people were telling me not to take it. And 50k overpays in demand, guys. Keep that in mind. This item, Purple Indy, I got this plus off Wings Liberty, and this is considered low demand. And I got like a few 280 demand offers on this item, and I ended up taking 290k demand on this thing. And you're like, what? How did this guy get 290k demand off an item that's considered low demand, guys? Well, there's a desire to get. every single item, there's somebody out there, guys. There is somebody who is interested in it. Like this item here, Gold Robloxian. This thing, it has like, I don't even know how I got that ad. Alright, so this item here, is another example. This is a low demand item, but it's somehow it raised a lot. It just, I don't know, guys. Just do not avoid low demand items, and sometimes they're not all that bad. I would recommend though asking people to A or D though, like friends that like know what they're doing, and not like retarded friends who like sometimes just tell you to decline like huge wins, and then go and steal them or something. So I'm gonna show you guys these trades. This is from 7 months ago. 7 months ago exactly. So here I do remember this deal because I gave equal 100k for Skeleton Lord here. This is a 5k overpay at the time. So I basically gave equal, and then at the same time I was trading, like I was giving like 13k I think it was for some of these. Small trade I did to my main. Alright. So here, no. Nope. I gotta see where I trade this off. I'm trying to find it. Alright. Let me just see when that trade was done. So that was done 1/15/18. I got Skeleton Lord here. Okay. I think here it is. I gotta find. Okay, this is the Tesa Horde. I ended up getting a pretty good deal off these. I got both these for like 13k, and I added like 2k for this 40k item. Cause yeah, well, I think that was on my main actually. Alright, hold on. I'm trying to find the trade where I got plus a prankster. I think that was another thing. Trying to find trade. Okay, well I'll just show you this. This here, this here I got Bonum. This thing, this is like I think 70k at the time, and I got this thing for like 65k in a mass upgrade, or 60k, I forget. But I took that deal, and I gotta find the trade where I traded it off. Oh wait, never mind. This is wait, no. Okay, we're getting close. This is it. I was trying to find this deal. Okay, so this trade here, I got Prankster 1v1 for Mortal Sword Venom's Bite. This is 95k for 95k at the time, I think. Yeah. Sorry guys, it's like there's a lot of trades here. Okay, so here, this at the time was a 20k win, because I remember I just got randomly sent it and I accepted. This is like I think 35 at the time, and this is like I think it was 70 or 80. I actually forget. I'm not sure what the value on this was, because this is a bit ago. So we did this deal here. And then we did this deal here. This is like basically equal off it at the time. This is a small overpay I think at the time for that item, and then we did this deal here off the other bonum we had. We did this trade. That was not a good deal. So here we got this for like a 20k low ball. This thing for like a 20k low ball, and the one we got there for like I think like 6. I think it was like 70k, and it was like 80k at the time, guys. This item bonum. So here we have this that we did. This is equal equal of this thing, and these are in like semi high demand / low demand items. And this thing, guys, this is considered terrible demand on rocks. This thing here, this is terrible demand, but I still managed to get equal in demand off it. Well, equal on low demand and demand items. And I did this deal here. This is a small win for Uncle Sam's top hat. Then we did this trade, traded back for Bonum, and we won 1.8, well 1.5k I think. So we did all these trades, and we still had all these low demand items. We did this here, which we gave Uncle Sam's top hat, which we got for our wait, let me see. Yeah, we got for our Harbinger helm, Chrono. Forget how you pronounce that. So we did this trade. This is a 5k loss, I think, cause I got this for a 10k win. And then we did this trade here. So at the time, this is another 5k loss. So in a matter of like a few days, we managed to take the two bonums that we had and turn that into equal demand and stuff like that. And it was like, I don't know, guys, it was honestly pretty like crazy. Oh yeah, and then we got sent 5k win on Fiery, and that was basically just, we basically had gotten almost like equal demand off all the stuff. And I'm pretty sure if I scroll up, I will have another trade I can show you. No, I already showed it down here. It was the, I'm trying to find it. This video is like not really planning anything with this video, so it's like all over the place, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find it. Okay, this here, these are two low demand items. This was, I think, 45k at the time. This is 95k, and this is a win. This is a normal demand item at the time, guys. It didn't get many offers, but it was still a normal demand item, and I got sent it for a 1k win in these terrible demand items. At the time, Skeleton Lord was 95k. It's still 95k. And it's considered terrible demand. Then there's Ice Helm, which, wait, what? I can't find it. Helm of, okay, here we go. This is also considered terrible demand. I got both these items and stuff. For like, I got this one for 2 Tassel top hats plus 2k, which I got both the Tassel top hats for 13k. So I got this thing for a 12k win, and I got this thing for 100k, and a huge mass upgrade. And then we ended up trading that off, that Blue Seal Bling, for this is now a huge win. This is 170k in demand now. But at the time, this was 125k. At least I think it was, or is 135. But I know this is a 5k low ball at the time. So we had basically gotten like equal off our low demand items and stuff. So that was like pretty good in my opinion. Let's project the time. Yeah, but guys, this video is, it's not the best video. I'm gonna be honest. This video was just a whole ramble, I guess. I don't know if you guys enjoyed it. Like, leave a comment, tell me if you enjoyed it. But yeah. I just want to tell you guys this, cause I don't know, just good advice in trading, I guess, to not avoid low demand items and projected, all because they sometimes lose profit. Because most of the time, if you do play your cards right and you know what you're doing, you're gonna end up making profit. It's like fairly easy to make profit and stuff. Like this is another deal here. You've Black Iron Bucket plus 9k for this. Trade this off for this plus demand, and then I think trade this off a few days later for almost equal demand. I don't know. I'd have to find it. Probably gonna find it, but whatever. Yeah, but just want to make this video to tell you guys not to avoid low demand and projected items, and that they can sometimes make you some pretty good profit if you know what you're doing. Like you will, like, over time you will end up like learning how and like what's the best like amount to give for these things, but just like don't try and avoid them, guys. It's really not a smart decision to avoid projecteds and lower demand stuff. Yeah, that's really all for today's video. This is like a new, I don't know, I don't really do videos like this where I just ramble about random junk, but leave a comment and tell me if you actually want to see this more, because I actually probably would be able to do videos like this more often, because these are semi-easy videos to make, because I just start recording and just start rambling about a random topic. Yeah. So hope you had a good day. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.